Real and substantial economic rewards await those who approach ecological and sustainable niches with a sincere concern and good ideas. What exactly is it? When put together, they spell out a powerful and very 21st century approach to selling products and services. Not only are you selling your wares, but also offering consumers a better deal or better way of doing things that is set apart from the conventional. Firstly, it helps to know just what people mean when they talk about greening up their product. Whether you're a small business owner or a fledgling in the marketing department of a large chain, it helps to have a solid background in what you're trying to accomplish. It is also helpful to see how history has treated such movements and how they responded. Lastly, some places serve as models that you can draw inspiration and ideas from. When looking at what these places have in common, we find a pattern of innovation that you can emulate. Definition. Sometimes called green marketing or natural branding, among other things, the whole concept is based upon the notion that being environmentally friendly might be part of the successful marketing strategy of a product, service, or anything. Most consumers are savvy enough now to realize they have a vote with everything they purchase. Though still a minority, there is a sizable and ever-growing segment of the population that bases much of their consumption decisions on their perceptions of how a product will affect the environment and themselves. Environmental niche marketing is also about creating that niche where it may not have existed before. There was no modern $4 coffee market until Starbucks created it. There were no organics until farmers, who have always practiced sustainable agriculture, decided to market their products as such. No one cared what sort of light bulbs they had when energy was cheap and plentiful. It took the modification of technology made for RVs and spaceflight to even bring low-power consumption products such as compact fluorescent light bulbs to market. In the end, the idea is to let sound environmental practices be your guide to creating a new audience for your product or service, one that is willing to pay a premium to let you help them do the right thing. Lastly, it's all about actually backing up any claims you might make as to the environmentally benign nature of your business. In fact, not only do you have to live up to your claims, but you need to market yourself in such a way that people will assume you're being truthful. People who are already looking for green products will avoid yours if it smells like a hypocritical rat. This is your chance to practice what you preach. For once, those who play by the rules will be rewarded. It is perhaps useful to note here that the environment extends beyond plants, animals, air, and water. People are part of the environment as well, since we all live in this world, a very large system, but closed for all intents and purposes. People who are taken advantage of and suffer dire economic consequences become desperate. Therefore, eco-marketing necessarily extends to human rights. Where did all this come from? A history of eco-marketing. It could be argued that the movement began with the advent of chemical agriculture in the early 20th century. At that time, all agriculture was organic because there was no other way. Almost as soon as superphosphates and ammonium began to be used, there were some who wanted to do things the old way, without purchased inputs and machines, doing the right thing. At the end of the day, you need to feel good about your business too. Otherwise, why do it? If there were a way to make more money and be environmentally friendly without a huge amount of bother, most people would do it. By successfully marketing your product or service as environmentally friendly, or even making the changes in your operations public, you can achieve both. For most business owners, it is simply a matter of not having time to educate themselves on how to successfully leap into the green unknown. While there's more involved in changing the color of your label, it probably isn't nearly as hard as you might think to reinvent your corporate image and focus. Hopefully this short book will help you in your goal to be a profitable and sustainable company.